you've probably seen enough artists in your time to be like, they're really talented, but it went wrong somewhere, like Michael Jackson, right? Who is, or not who, but if in that position, what is something that you can do, you think, as a media personality to help give someone a leg back up? Like, do you think that you can change the trajectory of someone's career?
Me personally, not really, unless I like consistently show you how to grow your own YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the most power lies. You always want to have something to fall back on your own accord.
Mm-hmm.
That's why every rapper is a streamer now.
Yep.
You know.
Look at your boy.
Exactly. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. We have no choice.
Yeah, media is the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people just want. I don't want to call it brain rot, but people just want to put on something and just either learn or just relax or something like that. Music is kind of waning, even though it's still extremely popular. But I would say. Wait, remind me of the question again. Sorry.
Is there a way that you can change someone's trajectory of their career, good or bad?
I would personally say, advice-wise, yes. Like you were saying earlier, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You know, you kind of already have to want it pretty hard.
Yep.
Be putting your own dollars into it.
Agreed.
But yeah, I think I could definitely assist in people making their own content or changing their life, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And something you said a second ago is music is waning. Content is the future, and I totally agree with that. Would you go so? Okay, here's a point I heard the other day. The desire for music isn't what's waning. We still need to listen to music, but it's like the sensationalization behind rap and shit. It's just like, who fucking cares, bro? Just write something that matters to me or makes me feel good or I want to hear in the club. It's almost like we're getting back to the art a little bit. Would you say that you're noticing things like that? Like, is there anyone that makes you feel like rap is still worth listening to, even if it's not worth posting about?
I mean, what I've personally been doing is getting more into the international music.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty much the way it's going. Every single major artist is going, either like K-pop or like the AI route, even, with like a more digital sound.
Mm-hmm. Or like the African dance hall.
Yeah, exactly. The African dance hall for sure. So I would say that's more exciting on my personal playlist.
Mm-hmm.
But there's tons of rappers that I'm excited to hear when they drop. I think,
as a fan. Right?
Yeah,
that's cool. Who are you a fan of? I guess for the sake of knowledge.
We're talking dead or alive.
Both.
Dead or okay.
Whatever, yeah.
I would say my top rappers in my playlist for sure. Draco the Ruler, off the top.
The Truth.
For sure. After him, I mean, obviously Drake. I love some good Drake.
Mm-hmm. I got Drake tatted on my chest.
For real?
Not him, but his lyrics.
Okay. I was like, damn.
Not that into Drake.
Yeah.
I do love some Drake too. Yeah, for sure.
And then, man, I listen to so much fucking music. I would say number 3. I'm really enjoying Babychiefdoit for sure.
Yeah, he's like a very interesting new sound with some old vibe to it,
Who else am I been jamming lately? I mean, if I'm being honest, there's like this group, bro, fucking Blackpink. Fire.
Oh yeah.
Gotta check out some Blackpink.
K-pop
yeah.
Type shit. Yeah, I'm Blackpink.
They're bangers, bro. They work a lot with American producers like Diplo and stuff like that. They're fire.
That's how you do it. I have the pleasure of having an 11-year-old daughter who keeps me up on all the K-pop.
See?
But Blackpink was like even before she was even into that. So I'm gonna have to go put her on. Like, hey,
they're legit rappers, bro. They be spitting.
They're hard. Mm-hmm. They're very hard. They had like a run of their own because it wasn't like that cool at the time. Like, it was cool. You were seeing the subculture of K-pop, which I'm sure it had its own thing like 20 years ago. But here in America, you start to notice when TikTok noticed.
That's very popular now for sure.
Yeah.